Joaquin, great to see you. Very powerful film. What do you think it can teach us today in a sort of the way we get our news and our social media age? Do you think this film can actually say something about how we can get improve our values, maybe?
I think that, oftentimes we think about like spiritual development as something that we like work towards and we achieve at some point, right? People feel if they meditate for a certain amount of time, they are going to achieve enlightenment. And I think part of what this is saying is that we have access to enlightenment in every moment of our day, and how we consider the feelings of others, how we treat other people in every moment, as opposed to this idea of rigidly sticking to these sets of rules. I think it's really just about an internal practice.
And playing Jesus is a big challenge. Is the preparation harder playing a role like this to any others?
I guess I always feel, every time I make a movie, I feel like this is the most difficult and challenging for whatever reason. Certainly there are a lot of expectations. Everybody has their own interpretation and understanding of this character. But at some point, I think similar to other films that I've made, at some point you have to own the character, and you can't perform what you think will please other people. It has to be a personal experience. And I think I really realized at some point that the man Jesus, not the idea that we have of Jesus the Christ, this icon, but the man was something that I had to find. And I realized that the sacrifice of the crucifixion is so meaningful because of his human feelings. And that was important for me to kind of lock on.
Movies that are generally more interesting than nearly anything else out there. Do you care about making, like, if a blockbuster came your way, do you like those films? Do you do what you like to watch as opposed to?
Oh, I'm not opposed to like any genre, whether it's a studio or independent. It's always about the filmmaker. So there are great filmmakers that make big budget films, and there are great filmmakers that make independent movies. And so I would work, it's really always the filmmaker.